You were talking about different social skills, and I'm interested, what are the social skills that you believe that teachers should teach their students? So what do you try to transfer to them in terms of skills? Maybe not only social skills, but general skills.
Generally, well, when it comes to academics, for me personally, from from experiences I had in education, it's very important to teach resilience to failure.
Tell more about it.
Yeah, when we work and when somebody, for example, somebody wrote an extremely creative story about a cat being, that cat had a dream that it crawled on a spaceship, it was shipped into space, it woke up on Mars. It's a great, brilliant story, very witty, very funny, full of mistakes. Grammar in every sentence, like misspelled every word. I could only read it, like those tests on internet, like, can you read this? It's shakarmak or something. So it's kind of the same thing. I can only guess what the meaning of some words. But the story is brilliant in itself. Now, how do I teach the kid to correct the story without being discouraged? That is what I dedicate my whole year and my whole life to. So I try to approach it like we're going to get the story published in a book. So we need to do 3 steps, to edit, so I present we need to add pictures, we need to correct punctuation, we need to correct spelling, blah, blah, blah. So they see it as a task. I try to take them out of their work with emotion and to judge it I say, now you're the teacher. What do you see first when I present this work? I said, can you see any paragraphs? The kid says, no. Oh, really? Oh, I didn't notice. I can't see either, So then we make a mark, make paragraphs. What else can you see? I said, do you see any capital letters? There's no capital letter anywhere. Is there no full stop? Oh, there are full stops. Where are the Okay, so capital letters. So I spend a lot of time resilience to failure. It means that I try to teach them that if I make mistakes in my work, or if teacher makes a comment on my behavior, you're not bad. It's not a bad job, and you're not a bad boy or girl because you did this. Just in that moment, this action that you did is wrong. Let's take it out of you. Let's analyze. If somebody else would have done this, what would you tell them? And then I say, okay, so remember to apply this next time when this situation occurs. So it means that they don't take it, oh, I'm doomed. I made a mistake. That's it. I cannot anymore, Because life is not like this, right? When we go out, we can be fired from jobs. We can fail at universities. We have to retake exams. Driver's license is a nightmare, for many parents and young people. So not to give up. Continue. Just, take a breather, look at your mistake. This is where I need to improve and move on. So I feel like this is very academic, but also in the big picture, extremely, extremely important. And another thing is compassion. I don't want them to be good to please me. I say, just don't be bad. And kids have an extremely good sense of judgment. What's fair? What's fair? So sometimes, about the points or something, I say, what do you think that was fair? Do you think it was enough? Do you think, sometimes they do something bad. And I ask everybody, I say, what do you think we should do? What do you think is the appropriate, what's my response now? I just tell them. And it makes them think okay, so I say, we can't let it go, right? Because it's a bad thing. Yeah, we can. Okay, all right, so what do I do? What do I do as a teacher? Tell me. Do I go to the facilitator, knock on Mr. Costa's office? What do I do? Call the parent, what do I do? And then the kids are sitting and thinking, what's the fair thing? And they're very critical. They say much worse things than what I would suggest. They say, give him more homework, call his mom, So I'm oh, okay. They have very strong sense of fairness, what's fair, what's unfair. So I think these 2 things, resilience to failure, just, take a step, rest, and do it again. And just don't try to be a good person. Don't do bad, basically. This year 4 is working very hard. One of the classroom rules is to do good, even when nobody's watching. So we had an example about if you find a wallet in the hallway, right? And nobody saw you, what's the first, that you should do the right thing, even if nobody's watching. So this is the year. This is the thing I'm working on with my year 4 students this year.
Beautiful.
And, so far, so good.
Yeah, I love it.